Hi, my name is the driver's teacher. I come to your home with greetings as we celebrate this Christmas or as we are in the season of celebration. I want to use this opportunity to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. And also thank you all for your time and your participation, for your support, whatever you've been doing for me from the day I started this online teachings. I really appreciate you for your effort. But as you know, we are in a Christmas festivity season. People will be driving anyhow. People will be doing all sorts of things. I want to use this opportunity to educate you on some road safety tips as we drive on the road, as we walk on the road. So I want to use this opportunity to talk to you about 10 safety tips as we celebrate this Christmas. First thing that I want to talk to you about as a defensive driver, when you hit onto the road, you must always wear your coat. That is the concentration, observation, anticipation, and tolerance. So as you drive, don't forget that you put on your coat when you sit into the car. After wearing your coat, number 2 is to avoid driving at night. That is traveling in the night. That is the night journeys and all that. Try as much as possible to avoid it because we are in a festivity season and you know people drive carelessly during those periods. So make sure if you want to travel, you don't travel at night. Do it in the normal daytime. Avoid overspeeding. Do not think that you want to get to your destinations early. Do not think that you want to reach wherever you are going early. Don't overschedule yourself so that it will result into driving overspeeding on the road. Number 4, avoid careless driving and inconsiderate driving. So whenever you hit onto the road, do not drive carelessly. Follow the traffic light regulations and all that. When you get to traffic light and it is red, make sure you follow it. One is that you should avoid overloading. You shouldn't overload your vehicle when you are traveling. If you think your luggage and things are plenty that they cannot go into the car, don't force it to be in it. And also don't overload passengers. And also to you, the passengers, when you go into the car and the car is full, do not force yourself to join. Whenever you overload a car or you go and sit in a car which is full, you become excess passenger. And when accidents occur, insurance do not cover anyone. So take note, do not overload your cars as you travel this festivity. Next one, don't drink and drive. I know people will be drinking. I know people will be taking in all sorts of things. But please, do not drink and drive. When you get drunk, park the car, find another medium of transport and go home. Either you let someone drive you or you join Uber or taxi or trotro home. Don't drink and drive. The next one, put on your seatbelt or be on seatbelt whilst driving. Never say I'm going to just the junction here or I'm driving to just to this side, so I'm not going to put on seatbelt. Please always put on your seatbelt, whether a long journey or a short journey. The seatbelt always hold you in the car so that in case of an accident, you don't flip out of the car. But if you are not on seatbelt, instead of the airbag protecting you, you rather go and meet the airbag and it will break your rib cage. So take note of that as well. The next safety tips is that you should avoid giving free ride to strangers because this is the time people are eager to enrich themselves and all that. Sometimes the good you want to do, you end up endangering your own life. So avoid giving free ride to strangers. You should avoid talking on the mobile phone. Whenever you get a call, no matter how important the call is, pull off to the shoulders of the road and receive the call. After that, then you hit onto the road. It is not about you holding the phone with your one hand, but it is about the message that the call is about. It can be a good message, it will affect you. Bad message, it will affect you. The final two safety tips that I want to talk to you about is that you should avoid driving on the hard shoulders of the road. Hard shoulders driving normally comes in when one is catch up with time. So you should always plan your journey so that you will not be finding yourself driving on the shoulders. And lastly, avoid tailgating. Tailgating is when one drives too close to the car in front of him or her. Always practice what we call 2 seconds rule, because when you tailgate on the road and the car in front of you stops at once, you have no option than to run into the back of that car. So always make sure you avoid tailgating. Don't forget to always drive with safety in mind. And don't forget that this period, people are going to drive carelessly. So please, go with these 10 safety tips in order to be safe on the road. My name is a driver's teacher. Once again,